filter. If that's the goal, because you want a second opinion on that, then they should look at the whole process.
Stop the whole thing.
I'm not saying that, but if that's what the goal is, then that's what the majority should do.
No, the goal is to have all 3 pools open by the summer. And so whatever happens to expedite that process, and if it happens to be, there are certain things that have to be done no matter what.
All right, Mayor Smith, tonight was your first night with the new council members, Mr. Only and Mr. Hickey. And tonight you had to seem to correct Councilman Only quite a few times. He didn't know policy or procedure or any of the past decisions that the city has made.
Well, no, there's issues that are a learning curve, and hopefully just try to help them out and understanding that, and hopefully they'll understand that the information. And you know, we have a chain of command, we have a city manager form of government, and if there's questions or concerns, you know, direct them to the manager and they can get you all the answers.
So the issue was that Councilman Only was going to other vendors or going around the city manager, and that shouldn't be done?
No, you really shouldn't. You shouldn't be having 5 council members going out to people with contracts or vendors. We don't have the authority to do that. We operate as a body, and the manager, you know, there's certain rules, state laws in terms of when they bid jobs or they're looking for, you know, type of work and what they're going to do, and really the manager that runs the day-to-day operations should be looking at that and doing that in conjunction with their department heads.
So concerning the SAFER grant with the fire department staffing, it seems that there's been a power shift. There was basically a 3-2 decision to go forward with the application, and you are on the losing side of that. So that power shift, explain what's going on there.
No, so there was 3 council members that want to hire 6 or 7 new firefighters and a new administrative captain in addition to the deputy fire chief. The number of 7 is going to be upwards of $1 million cost. The SAFER grant will pay for a portion of it in the beginning, but when it runs out, there's an increased expense to the taxpayer.
So you said no, and why would you say no to that? Because of the increase of cost down the road?
Yeah, I mean, when you're doing this, you have to look at finances, and nothing is for free. And so you try to maintain a balance of good protection at a reasonable cost, and that's what I try to do and look at. Some people might find it easier to spend other people's money, and I'm cognizant of it. When we spend dollars here, it's not our dollars, it's the taxpayer dollars. And so what's going to happen in a few years when there is no 100% payment from the federal government? I highly doubt they're going to lay off 10 firefighters or 7 firefighters. And then you've got to look at the loss of revenue from the hydro contract. So as you spend more money now, it's going to cost you down the road. It doesn't get cheaper to do business.
So Jake Johnson was mentioned quite a bit tonight about his billboards downtown, and there were some issues concerning outstanding taxes owed to the city and code violations by him.
Not by Jake.
Okay.
I think that Councilman Ruggiero brought up a concern of a property that he owns on
West Main Street.
West Main Street that was taken down.
And he owes for that, and that was kind of considered why they were voting no for the digital billboards, because he owed money?
No. So the downtown digital billboards was not, it was a request put into Assemblyman Walczak to have the state of New York hopefully change or look favorably upon allowing digital billboards on the scenic byway. The state of New York controls that. So that would be the first process, is the state of New York saying yes. And then if they said yes, then if Mr. Johnson, who owns a couple billboards, wanted to do that, he would have to go through a zone change and go through the same process as was done tonight.
All right. And as of right now, there's no digital billboards in the plans for, or is that going to be approved right now, or no?
So right now, tonight, there was digital billboard approved for Plan Development District 20, which was Factory
Street will be getting, which is PJ Samayo's billboard.
Yeah. And so that there was the same issue that was brought up tonight about, back taxes owed the city.
All right. And what do you think? Should a digital billboard come to the city?
Well,
downtown?
Oh,
where Jake Johnson's is?
I don't know necessarily about one individual, but It's something that we have to look at as long as the lighting is appropriate and it's not too bright and it's not disruptive. It's reasonable.
All right. And is there anything else you want to add beginning the new year?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All
Yeah.
right. Well, the earth is flat. Maybe you'll learn out, maybe you'll find out this year. Maybe you'll do some research. What do you think about that?
I think that's what makes the earth go round, Donnie.
All right, do it again. Donnie Lee Berger, 134 Union Street, here in Watertown, of course. I'd like to welcome the new council members, Mr. Only and Mr. Hickey. Welcome. I expect that you guys be honest, tell the truth, hold up the Constitution. And it's not just about the taxpayer, because you hear that a lot. Oh, it's for the taxpayer. All right. Your oath is to uphold the Constitution, and the citizens would appreciate if y'all did that. Secondly, I'd like to talk about Governor Hochul's mask mandate, and it says here on the agenda that everyone must wear a mask. And here I am in City Council, like I do every time, without one. Mask restricts your breathing, okay? Your body is supposed to expel things. That's why you sneeze, you cough, you go number one, you go number two. But when you hold something over your face like that, you're allowing all the toxins to stay there. It's not healthy, okay? It's hard to breathe. If you wear glasses, your glasses probably fog up. And there's all these health risks that you take when you wear a mask. All right, so they're not effective. It's lunacy. It's crazy. All right, so these mask mandates need to stop. These vaccine requirements need to stop. There are businesses in Watertown that are requiring a vaccination to get in. That's ridiculous. Okay, that stuff needs to stop. All right. But other than that, I wish everybody a good 2022. All right, but there's some bigger issues here coming down from the state that I don't know if you guys don't want to stand up to them or not, but I appreciate it, and I'm sure the citizens of Watertown would appreciate pushing back a little bit against Albany.